And then exhale. Hands come down towards the mat. Right leg comes back into your plank pose. So in plank, we're going to think about that cat position here. The back is rounded a little bit. We're not sinking into our shoulders, but the back is rounded, gaze is forward. Pressing the palms deep into the mat firmly. The back is one extension, beautiful. Gaze is forward. Inhale. Exhale, one more breath, holding the plank. Think about bringing your belly button to your spine. And then bringing the arms in towards the body. Slowly coming forward and then slowly lowering all the way down. Coming to lie flat on your stomach. Arms come back for a moment here. Just bring yourself up a little bit, using just the lower back. And then we're going to think about the low cobra with the same thing. Hands come to the sides of your chest here. Legs are pressing flat down, the tops of the feet are on the ground. And then coming forward, the stretch is from the back. You're not using your hands here, so take your hands off the mat. Just use your lower back. Beautiful. Inhale. Exhale for low cobra. Pressing the tops of the feet down. Inhale. And then exhale, pressing the palms down. This time pushing yourself all the way up, back to plank. Little push up. And then pushing yourself back to downward dog. Hips rise, arms stretch out in front of you. Beautiful. Inhale. And exhale, left leg rises all the way up to the sky, pointing the left toes, and then stepping it in between the palms. Taking this low lunge on the opposite side. So once again, knees stacked directly above ankle. If you dropped your right knee on your left knee on the other side, now drop your right knee. Whatever we do on one side, we do on the other. Palms come to heart center, raising up. Thinking about the breath before we come to twist from the waist over. Thinking about bringing yourself to a flat back here. So thinking about working that shoulder as if there's a back of a wall here. Beautiful. Thinking about the breath as you keep it on your twists. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale back to center. Palms come to frame the left foot, stepping it back towards a plank. Holding that plank pose for just a moment here. Thinking about bringing the arms in, the triceps come in towards the center body here, preparing for our chaturanga. So in chaturanga, we bring the arms in by working the armpits in towards center body, and then we come forward a little bit onto our toes. Gaze is forward, dropping down halfway into this 90-degree position before we flip the tops of our feet, coming up for upward facing dog. If this is too much, take the low cobra. Otherwise, holding the upward facing dog for just a moment before flipping the toes, hips up and back, reaching back for the downward dog. Beautiful pose, beautiful. Take a second to come back to your breath here. Let's take your feet a little wider, hip width, yeah. Hips up and back, beautiful. So downward dog is a bit of work. It's definitely not as much of a resting pose as people say. Yeah. But keeping these fingers pressing down, working your arms in towards center body, and then think about the hips up and back. Press your palms down. Yes, beautiful. Hold that for just a moment. And then walking your feet towards your hands, coming to this forward bend, this forward fold like Uttanasana. Inhale, looking forward, Ardha Uttanasana, flat back. Hands can be on the ground, on your shins, on your knees. And then exhale, folding over yourself for Uttanasana. Forward fold. Inhale, flat back, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, folding over. One more time. Inhale, flat back. And then exhale, sweeping the arms up and around, reversing the swan dive, all the way up. The palms come to touch, and then bring it to First Center Tadasana. Close your eyes for just a moment. Bringing your feet together to touch. Bring your hands down towards your sides, palms open in front of you. Think about pulling up the energy from the floor all the way up. So think about engaging your thighs here by pulling up through your knees. Quadriceps become straighter, tighter, and stronger. Core is engaged. So Tadasana is actually actually a very important pose. It's the center of every position here in yoga. So thinking about the foundation of your feet, press it down. Hips are squared in line. Shoulders relax away from the ears. Focusing on that breath. Inhale. And exhale, opening your eyes. We're going to take our Surya Namaskara, our sun salutations. We worked on the plank and the downward dog already, chaturanga, so we're going to go through that a little faster. So inhale, arms rise up overhead. Exhale, hinging at the waist, coming all the way down, flat back, gazing forward all the way, Uttanasana. Inhale, flat back, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, palms come down, jump or step yourself back to a plank, so in this case, step it back. Thinking about those arms coming into your center body, coming forward for chaturanga, slowly lowering halfway or all the way down, option here. All the way. Okay. And then inhale up for upward facing dog. Arching the back. And then exhale, flipping the feet underneath you. Downward facing dog. Beautiful. Inhale, looking forward, bending the knees, bringing your chest down towards your knees. Hop or step between your palms. Coming to that flat back, that Ardha Uttanasana. And then allowing yourself to fold all the way over, Uttanasana. Reversing the swan dive, coming all the way back up, palms come to touch. Maybe one to a little bit of a back bend. And then hands come to palms come to heart center, Tadasana. Let's go through it again. Inhale, arms up all the way. Exhale, swan dive, forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, flat back, Ardha Uttanasana, gaze forward. Exhale, jump or step back to your plank. Take your chaturanga, take your flow here. Any variation. Up to your upward facing dog or low cobra. And then back to your downward facing dog. Coming back to that breath. If it was lost here, those inhales and those exhales. About focusing that breath to the positioning of the downward dog, of the alignment in this asana. Legs come a little bit wider. Think about working your buttocks up as if there was a curve between, you don't have a ceiling here, but the ceiling and the wall, like that little curve where that would meet. There's a belt here pulling you back. Beautiful. Press the palms down. Relax the head down. Ears away from the shoulders. I'm going to just check this one. Holding that for one moment. Inhale. And then exhale. Beginning to walk your feet towards your hands. Stay here in this forward bend. Just allowing yourself to relax, let everything go. Grabbing for opposite elbows. Just rolling from left to right. Ragdoll. Releasing any tension in the backs of the calves and the hamstrings. My hair is going crazy, I'm sorry. Just letting it all go. And then when you're ready, slowly rolling yourself up, vertebra by vertebra. Head comes up last. All the way up to Tadasana. Inhale, arms up overhead, Chitta Hasasana. Exhale, swan dive all the way down. Inhale, flat back, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, jump or step back to plank. This time slowly lower all the way down to the ground. Bringing your arms down by your sides. Flat back. Tops of the feet are touching. We're going to do a little bit of a back bend here in our locust pose, Chalandasana. So keeping the breath consistent. Inhale, everything rises up off the ground, kicking your legs back, shoulders come back. Beautiful. One more breath here. Inhale, and then exhale, let it go. One more time here. Arms coming to your sides, Looking forward, everything comes up off the mat. Inhale. Exhale, one more breath. Taking a little higher, and then letting it all go. Bring your ear to the mat here. Bring the knees to bend. Just windshield wiper your legs left to right. Beautiful. And then pushing yourself back to your child's pose. Knees out to the side, toes come to touch, sitting back on your heels. Relaxing your head down in front of you. Bring the forearms down to feel comfortable here, to your sides, in front of you, whatever feels right. Let it all go for a moment. Think about coming to the middle of the center between your legs. Just relaxing down. When you're ready, slowly pushing yourself up to a comfortable seated position. This time, legs splayed out in front of you. You're going to be in Dandasana, staff pose. Sitting up tall, hands to the sides of the hips. Shoulders are back, away from the ears. Flexing the feet as if there's a wall pressing in front of you. As you hinge from the hips, slowly coming forward, grabbing hold of the feet or the ankles, whatever feels right, as long as the shoulders are back. We're not curving in our spine here. Gazes forward slowly as you bend, you deepen the stretch. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. So slowly ease into it through the breath. Here. And then slowly releasing it, releasing any tension. Bringing the soles of the feet to touch, in towards center body here. Gazes forward. Once again, from the hip crease, hinging forward. Only so far as the back remains flat. Beautiful. Easing into it from the breath. Slowly bring your knees back to touch, and then vertebra by vertebra, bring yourself a little forward. You don't want to get onto the ground. Vertebra by vertebra, slowly rolling all the way down to flat back. It's okay if your feet come off the ground. Allow your legs to splay out in front of you. Once again, bringing your right knee into your center body, giving it a hug. This time your left leg is flat out in front of you. Think about the Dandasana here. Pressing through the left foot, beautiful. Hugging that right knee into your center body. And taking it out to the right side. Think about pressing that leg down and hip comes down. I know, it's tiring. And then bringing your right leg down. Center body and your next breath. Left leg comes in. Flexing through the right leg. Think about bringing the right hip in towards center body here as you turn the left leg out towards the side. Press that right thigh down. Beautiful. Inhale. And exhale, one more breath. Exhale back to center body, releasing both legs out in front of you. If there's anything else you need at this time, a twist, a shoulder stand, a back bend, take it. Otherwise, preparing yourself for Shavasana, allowing your legs to splay open naturally. Arms relax open, eyes begin to close.